So I saw the thing in regards to your cousin. I take it last night you were all rambunctious running around like a 2-year-old kid, having fun, and then you ended up crashing out on the porch swing. So, yeah, excuse me. In that regards, I get it, especially if it's like super relaxing and enjoyable. So, yeah, I get it. And then, yeah, I'm glad that, I hope at the very least you were able to get some sleep in, especially since I know, yeah, life gets busy at times. So, yeah. Let's see, what else do I need? What I'm going to do, because it's 68 degrees in here. I'm cold. Other people are comfortable. I'm cold. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna go out to the lobby and basically work on some homework. I really want to read my Bible. Maybe I should read my Bible too. Okay. I need to. I haven't done it in a few days. So, yeah. Anyways, but I... Also, I realized that I might have IBS. It's basically called, it's irritable bowel syndrome. It's nothing bad or horrible. It's just that what it means is that my stomach, it either causes constipation or diarrhea, or bloating, and I'm like, oh my goodness, because like sometimes after I'm done eating, I feel really bloated, and I'm just like, what's going on? Maybe I'm like lacking enough water or whatever, but I'm like, okay, there's something else going on. What is it? And so what happened was that one lady, she was talking, and she's like 21 years old, and she's like, yeah, I have irritable bowel syndrome, so I don't take a poop for like every, she doesn't know how often. And it's like, yeah, that's not healthy. And she's like, yeah, 1 in 3 women especially have it. So I'm like, I wonder if I have it. But also, like, another part of me wonders if it's due to just needing to get into the habit of drinking a lot more water. The only problem is that the water here, it tastes so bad, like so bad. And I'm just like, this is torture. I'm gonna die. No, not really. I definitely want to warm up first. Ooh, cold. So yeah, I think I have that, but again, I think I also need to really drink more water, just first off. And I think once I drink more water, it should help a lot. But in the meantime, from what I understand, I also will need to change up my diet just a little bit. So I can't have apples or fruit with high sugar. Red meat, I think. So according to one source, it's like, or multiple sources, like fish and chicken are fine, so lean meats. But like red meat is not a lean meat. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I can't have apples. I also can't have things high in sugar. I forget what else there is. There's also a couple other things, but I do know, again, that I really need to start drinking more liquids. So I'm going to try and work on that. One of the things it said was do not drink carbonated drinks, which is kind of hard because here in this town, the water tastes so bad, like so bad. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever fix it, but it tastes so bad. Like, it's, yeah, I don't know what they'll ever, like, yeah. And it was not this bad, like, when we were in school. Like, it was actually drinkable, and now it's like the water just tastes bad. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. I hope that you have a great day. Whatever you decide, that I'll trust your decision. So yeah, I think for now I'm gonna go out and basically work on some stuff and study because I really need to get my homework done. Yeah, and then what it is that I finally called my job and I was like, hey, do you guys need extra help? And they said no, but call back probably around 5:30, and it might be so busy where they're like, please help. So I'll go ahead and go in at that time. But if I go in, that means I won't be able to have time to do homework. Oh, speaking of homework, you are the only person I'm telling you this, because if I tell it to anyone else, I'm afraid that it'll get around. So what it is that the teacher, she was like, yeah, basically, she was like, okay, so they went ahead and did a test on this particular thing. I was like, cool. So, and it was a written test where basically like they write out paragraphs and things like that. I was like, okay, gotcha. Well, she's like, okay, I said you would do something different than what the rest of the students did. And so because of that, she's like, you're going to go ahead and do a paper test. And what this means is that the questions are already asked and I fill in the answer, where basically I choose A, B, C, or D. Well, she gave me the test. I looked at it and I was like, okay, I feel like I've taken this test before. I know I've taken this test before, but I couldn't remember which one. She re-gave me the test for chapter 4. I was like, and it's supposed to be on chapters 5 and 6. And I was like, thanks. So I went ahead and retook it. I remembered like, not all of it, but quite a bit of it. And I'm just like, I ain't saying anything. This was, the teachers had a long day. I remember the answers. I'm just going to let it be. I'm just going to let it go. It's okay. I'm just going to, yeah, it's all good. So, yeah, am I going to touch that? Nope. So, yeah, it's like, and I did not cheat. So what it is that my phone, I made sure I showed her where I placed my phone. I was like, here's my phone. And of course my laptop was in my backpack. I left all of that in her room because I'm like, you know, there's that. But like she thought it was chapters 5 and 6. And I was supposed to do a make-up test on chapters 5 and 6. And it was on chapter 4. And I'm okay with it. I don't think she'll be if she ever finds out. But like, yeah, I'm just gonna let it be and be like, you know what? It's okay. Like, I'm not mad. It feels deceptive. It feels so deceptive. But at the same time, it is deceptive. It is so deceptive. I feel wrong now. Okay, I feel bad. I should go ahead and own up and be a practical, like a real adult, like a not just a real adult, but like an honest adult. I'll be an honest adult. I'll give her, she may go ahead and rewrite it. I'll go ahead. So what I'll do is that I'll actually study for the test this time, and then I'll talk to her about it and be like, hey, by the way, this test that you gave me, it was actually on chapter 4. It was on chapter 5 and 6, and I already took that test. So yeah, would I gladly accept the grade? Yes, I would be. But at the same time, she might be like, you know what, we're not going to. So there's a couple options. Either A, she'll have me retake the test, or B, it's because she's allowing me to retake it because I'm like, I was not even on this continent. Like, I was on a completely different continent overseas. Like, I flew for like 10 plus hours in order to go to another continent. So, like, it'll be a couple things. Either A, she's going to be like, it's fine, we're not going to worry about it. Or B, she's going to go ahead and be like, let's go ahead and remake it. But at the same time, she did give me just until like last week in order to make this test up. If she's like, okay, we'll go ahead and make it up, I'll be like, I'm available Tuesday in order to make up this test. Because I remember last week I was busy, or like I already had scheduled stuff until like 3. every day. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I feel like I should do the right thing, basically. And it's like, okay, it'll be so easy to get away with this, but let's be real. She might be like, she doesn't want to deal with it anymore. I don't know. Or she might already have a test made up. I don't know. So, anyways, I'll talk to you later. Hope that you have a great day as I inwardly cry. Okay. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about. Oh, yeah, your cousin. Yeah, I think that was it that I could tell. Yeah, I'm glad that music is very comforting. And I understand in regards to being yelled at. It's kind of, for me anyways, it's like scary. And it definitely reminds me of when I was younger, where it's like, okay, that's, yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else. So, music. And I guess it depends upon the music. Like, some people are like, hey, I'm gonna listen to heavy metal. And then other people are like, I like to, or maybe like some kind of music specific that's kind of encouraging or soothing or like shows a way to get the anger out or whatever, or like the frustration or anything else. And then other people are like, you know what, I like to use music for certain things. So, for like, I like to look at the lyrics of music, and because of the music or the lyrics, it's very calming and soothing and all that. So, yeah. What else is there? I think that's about it that I can think of for now. Yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Hope that you have a great day. Bye. Love you.